Hey, what's up, everybody? Tammy and Gary here on a nice 30-degree day. Um, I wanted to show you guys something real quick, and then we'll get in the van to talk about it. Hold on. As you guys saw in the description, it says broken pipe. We're going to talk about this in a second, but I want to show you.
For the record, this is not something we did.
No, I'm going to explain that. And I already put in there a fence company. That is a crack in the pipe. Now I'm going to explain all this. We're going to get back into the van because we have to go home and get a saw. But you can see the hole right there. Literally, that's the hole right there. All right. This fence was literally just put in, and we're going to talk about that too. And this is a main drain line, which is not good. But I'll explain all this once we get in. Hold on. Give me a minute. All right. I actually did not bring my. I didn't bring my. I didn't bring my.
We gotta go back to the house to get our batteries for the saw.
Hold on, guys. Taking my jacket off so I'm not. Okay. All right. So. That's not good. That's not good. All right. Just found out that the $40 battery I just bought from Advance Auto Parts may not be any good. Awesome. All right. So let's go over this real quick. Maybe we'll be bringing the Hummer back. So the fence company did that. We had this pool closed. We've been doing this pool. This is not a new customer. We've been doing this pool. This is probably, I think, the second customer we got from Thumbtack back when we used Thumbtack, which was like, holy shit, 8 years ago, almost 9 years ago when we started the company. This is the second customer we got off of Thumbtack. So we've been doing this pool for like 8 or 9 years now. Okay. So let's just say 8 years. We've been doing it. This will be our 9th year actually coming up this season. So this is not a new pool for us. We've never had problems with this pool. These people are awesome. They are a great customer. They're just awesome. We've never had an issue. So they had a lot of work done on the pool. They had a lot of work done in the backyard. Actually, they had new decking put around the pool. This is the one that we kind of customized the cover hold downs for them, so we didn't have to drill through the flagstone that they have around the pool now. So we've done a lot of work for them. Did a whole new system for them. We did replumbing. We put a new filter on it. We've done a lot of work at this house, and these people are really, really cool. So never had a problem. We get a phone call. Now, mind you, the pool was already closed. We closed the pool before the fence company got there, which they planned it that way. That way, no shit would get into the pool. It didn't quite work out that way, but we had the pool all buttoned up, closed up, and all blown out, all the lines blown out before the fence company ever got there. Here's the problem. So the fence company gets there, and they start doing their thing, and they get to where the filter system is. They redid the way the filter system is set up with the fencing. Well, Tammi gets a text message from the owner. His name is Hamish. Cool guy. Awesome guy. Him and his wife. That with a picture of a hole in a line underground. A pipe underground. And we're both going, oh, shit. What line is that? Now, if this was a skimmer line or a return line, it would have been no big deal. It would have been an easy fix because it would have been plugged from the pool side. The problem is it's one of the main drain lines. It's the main drain of the pool line, which means that it broke the airlock, which allowed water to come back into the pipe, which it's wintertime. So there's a freeze issue. Now, it's not going to freeze because it's pretty low. It's below the freeze line. So we even checked it just now. Tammy put her finger in there, and it's still water. It's not frozen at all. It's usually when you're on the surface that it'll freeze. But here's the problem. So, number one, of course I can fix it. Absolutely, I'll fix it. No problem. So we were trying to get in there before we left for vacation. Now, mind you, they contacted us, I believe, the Monday before we were leaving for vacation is when he sent us the picture. Or it was the Friday, but whatever. Anyway, I don't remember. But he sent us the picture not even a week before we were leaving for vacation, because that's when it happened. He sent it as soon as it happened. So the we said, all right, we'll come up and take a look at it and see what we need to do. Well, we get up there, and these fence guys have shit scattered all over the place. Materials, tools, scattered all over the yard. And I mean, some of them were on skids of shit, and we had to put the cover on as well. So we had the shit to put the cover on, so we did the cover. Now, these guys told us we went on a Friday, and they told us they were going to be, for the most part, done, and there'd only be a little bit of stuff left on skids that they could move for us on Monday. So we said, okay, we'll come back Monday. That way we're not in each other's way. And they said, yeah, we'll be on a totally different part of the yard. So what ended up happening is we get back Monday, and even Hamish said when he came out, get back on Monday, and it looks like they didn't really do much. And they were in where we needed to be at the system. So, or they were around the system, I should say. So we did what we needed to do with the cover. We were good with that. But the pipe had already been broken. They broke the pipe before. So they're around the system, and they're digging out where the pipe was. They're not digging out enough, which they did most of it. They did a good job. But there's another problem with that. I'm getting to this. There's a reason why this video is going to be a little longer, because I want to give you guys an idea of this so that you guys know. All right? So as I'm talking to the guy, I don't think the guy realized that I was the owner that Tammy and I were the owners of the pool company, and starts talking about digging out. He said, well, how much you need dug out? And I said, well, really, I need it back all the way back behind this pipe because I have to cut all that. He goes, oh, okay. So he looks at his guy and he goes, hey, make sure you clock it. And I was like, I didn't say anything. And he said, we have a clause, and he proceeds to tell me we have a clause in there that if we break anything, it's not our fault.
Which is fucking
bullshit.
Why any company would do that is beyond fucking
that's bullshit.
If you break something, own the
fuck up to it and correct it, fix it. Like, that's bullshit.
And don't charge the customer extra work.
They were trying to charge the customer. Now, I don't know if he fought it or not, but they flat out told us that he was going to get charged the extra dig time. And I'm like, you broke it. Seriously? Yeah, but we have a clause in there that, none of it's our fault. I'm like, what the fuck? So, guys,
I will never use that fencing company fire.
And I don't know the name of them. I don't want to know the name of them, but I'm just telling you, you better make sure, because that's a major problem. If that line were to freeze and break underground, we haven't touched it. It's not our fault. It's on them. And they could get sued because they now caused another problem. And I don't see how that clause would hold up in court if they fucked up that line underground.
A week and a half into our 2-week vacation is when the fence people finally got done.
Yes, they said they were going to be done Monday, Tuesday. They would be pretty much done.
Before we left.
A week and a half into our vacation, he finally let us know that they were done. So I'm just letting you guys know. Now I'm on my way home to get the battery for my saw, because I didn't have it with me. I don't leave it out in the van. With the extreme cold, extreme heat are no good for it.
Make sure if you have a company doing any kind of improvements to your home or on the outside of your home, make sure you read the entire fucking contract.
Yeah. Because when I heard that, I was like, are you kidding me? So you're not going to take responsibility for this? I didn't say anything. I didn't want them to know I was the owner of the company, because I was getting information. So what I did, Tammy and I took our customer into his garage and said, hey, we want to talk to you. And we went into the garage, and I told him, he goes, oh, really? He goes, yeah, no, I'll talk to the guy. He goes, that guy right there seems pretty cool. He's the CEO. I said, he's the one that told me. He goes, oh, really? I said, yeah. So you might want to watch. So,
Now, they did do a great job on the fence,
oh, they did a beautiful fence. Is beautiful,
but
at the cost of potentially fucking up the main drain line on their pool because they punched right through it. I know exactly what they used. They used it's not a pick. No, I've used it before. It's for loosening up dirt, but it's not a tamper. That's for tightening dirt. It's a skinny blade type, and then it's got a flat head on the top. It's a long bar, and it punched right through the. I know what they did, but because I've used them before to dig up shit. But when you're around a pool system, you don't just start digging. You go gentle, so that when you get the pipe, it doesn't go through like that. So now I have to try to cut this pipe without the pipe cracking more because it's fucking cold. I have to try to cut this pipe and get a plug in there to blow the rest of the line out so that it'll keep for the whole winter until we can get back to fix it when it gets warmer and I can do plumbing because it's really too cold to do plumbing right now. So please, guys, keep in mind that this is a potential issue and that you need to be vigilant of this shit. You need to keep this in mind. All right? I hate seeing this shit, but the fact that they were trying to charge him for the dig time, since he said make sure you clock the hours or clock it, I was like, what? What do you clock it? Like, you did this. This is your fault. And that's when I got the information that, we have a clause in our contract that we're not liable for anything that gets broken. What?
and what I did was, now, normally we would be charging
Yeah, this is how we work.
to be fixing that. Now, yes, we're charging for the parts and stuff, but because he's probably going to wind up getting screwed from that other company and having to pay extra dig time, I said we're not going to charge you our labor rate for fixing it. And he said, man, I appreciate that.
That's how we work.
So,
Try to help where we can.
Yeah.
And he completely understood it. And I'm going to tell you right now.
I just want to see the customer. Not that he would be getting screwed twice. He's already getting screwed.
Wow, look at
once.
this fucking asshole.
Wow, that was a great fucking job, asshole. So, yeah. We do keep things in mind when shit goes wrong.
So, anyway, just want to kind of give you guys a little bit of a heads up on what you can expect. Be vigilant, man. Ask questions. Ask what's involved. Look over contracts because that shit's not cool. Telling a customer, we're not responsible. We can break anything we want, and we're not responsible. Fuck that. That's bullshit. And if that was me or Tammi they were dealing with, and they did that, then I'd be like, yeah, no.
One, they would have never been in my backyard because I would have been like, no, if I'm not signing this.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have refused. I wouldn't get too close to this guy. I would have refused to sign that.
So, anyway, there's your tech tip. Pool school tech tip for the day. Please be vigilant of what you guys are signing. Be vigilant of, make sure you read contracts. Because, basically that company's telling people they can break any fucking thing they want and they're not responsible. And that's bullshit. So, that's one of the reasons why we don't do contracts. Because I hate to say this, and this is going to sound cocky. I don't mean it to sound that way. But anybody who knows us and knows how Tammi and I work will tell you and will agree that we go in and fix other people's fuck-ups. And a lot of times we don't charge what we really should. We feel sorry for people a lot of times because they're getting fucked. And to be honest with you, it really pisses me off. And it's not just other pool companies now. It's starting to be fence companies and all kinds. It's just bullshit. So we fix and we help do what we can. Asshole's going to run the light. Oh, no.
No, but I'm going to cut across the fucking lanes.
Yeah.
Just don't get up his ass.
Why? I'm going to.
Because he didn't really do anything to
I don't
us.
care. I'm gonna scare the fuck out of his stupid ass. But anyway, guys, please make sure you be vigilant and you do your due diligence, do your research on these companies before you use them. And if you have any questions, you have any concerns, do not hesitate to reach out to us. Cvpoolpros at gmail.com. Obviously, Crystal Vision, cvpoolpros at gmail.com. Text to 610-780-3614.
Go, you fucking idiot. You were in such a hurry to cut somebody the fuck off.
Now he's going to drive like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's driving like an asshole.
Please make sure you do your due diligence. And like I said, if you're not sure or you want, guys, give us a call, give us a text. Again, 610-780-3614. Contact us because Tammy and I have no problems doing research on a company. We have no problems doing research on a company. And I'm going to tell you something else. Watch reading reviews, and I'm going to tell you why. I know it because I worked for a company that did it, but I also saw another company. Some people are saying it was something I was going to buy online, and there was a couple people saying you don't want to buy from this company because they screen all of their negative comments, all their negative reviews. They screen them. I worked for a pool company that did it. The owner told me that he did it. They get rid of negative comments, so the only comments that are allowed are positive comments to make them look good. They don't have any comments to make them look bad. They have no negative comments. So you really can't go by the comments that are by some of the reviews and comments that are in there because some of these companies, they don't allow negative reviews and comments. So you can't even really trust the reviews now. I know of two companies that do it. One I worked for, and the other one was an online company that was selling a little camera that was supposed to be better than a GoPro. Well, there was somebody on there that said, I'll never buy from this company again. I bought one. It was the biggest piece of shit. It lasted 3 days, blah, blah, blah. And don't read the reviews because they do not let they don't let the negative reviews go through. They only allow positive reviews. So it's not far-fetched for me because I worked for a pool company that did that. So I know that is definitely something that some companies do. So guys, please be careful with companies out there. We are 100% honest. We will give you 100% the what's up, and we're not going to hold any punches. If you don't like what we're going to hear, oh fucking well. Because if you're
close your ears.
Close your ears or don't ask. Seriously, close your ears or don't ask. Because we're going to give it to you like it is. And we're going to tell you 100% honesty. If I break something, I tell you I broke something. If I'm not sure if I broke something, I'm going to tell you, hey, I may have broken this. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll take care of it.
Yeah, we still take that out of our pocket.
Honesty, 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 guys, gals, please. Pools are expensive enough without having companies fuck shit up that you then have to pay for because it's in their clause that they can break whatever the fuck they want. To me, that's bullshit. All right? All right, I hope this helps. Just stay vigilant, guys. Talk to y'all soon.